joins. So welcome everybody, my name is Bianca and I'll be guiding you through the next 30 minutes of a nice Vinyasa yoga practice. Some gentle backbends along the way. So we'll start today lying all the way down on our backs. Just finding a moment of Shavasana to start our practice off. So you can take the feet mat width distance apart. Just allow the legs to relax completely. And either resting the hands on top of the lower belly or just gently resting them next to the body with the palms facing up. And then close the eyes if they aren't already. Just take a moment to center yourself, to bring yourself back to your body, back to your breath. Together we'll take an inhale through the nose, sealing off the lips. Exhale out the mouth. Really let it go. Allow the body to soften and relax. Two more like that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out. And then if you are called to, you can take a moment now to set an intention for your practice. Only if this is something you would like to do, you definitely don't have to. So just a small word, phrase, statement, something that resonates with you, something you would like to move with and through in the next half an hour, maybe even the rest of the day. When you are ready, gently, we start to wake the body up. Some micro movements in the ankles and the wrists, rocking the head from side to side. We'll take the arms all the way overhead, take a full body stretch, so point the toes. Inhale here. And as you exhale, knees in towards the chest. Allow the head to lift. So head towards the knees. Inhale, extend once again. Full body stretch. And exhale, knees in, forehead towards the knees. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. We hold it here for a moment, maybe rocking from side to side. Massage out the lower back. We gently return back to center. Release the head down to the floor, release the feet to the floor, bending the knees. A few rounds of bridge pose, so allowing the arms to come next to the body, feet are hip width distance apart, toes facing forward. As we inhale, we start to roll the tailbone, tuck the tailbone. Pressing through the feet, lifting the lower spine, the middle spine, all the way up onto the shoulder blades. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing the top of the legs, squeezing the knees. Inhale. And exhale, gently, one vertebra at a time, roll the spine all the way down. We have three more just like that. Inhale, tuck and roll. Feel that activation start to switch on in the lower belly and in the core. Holding it for an inhale at the top. And exhale down. Twice more. Inhale. Hold. And exhale all the way down. Last one, inhale, roll. This time we're going to hold here a little bit longer. If you would like, you can clasp the hands underneath you. Roll the shoulders together, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And with this you find a little bit more lift in the hips. We hold it for 3, for 2, for 1, beautiful. Gently let go. Release the shoulders, release the hands, roll the spine down. Taking the right leg up towards the ceiling, left knee up into the chest. Inhale here as we exhale, holding onto the left shin. We just hinge up when we come to a seated position. Roll over the legs, roll over the feet. We find a tabletop. So stacking hips over knees, shoulders over wrists, really spreading the fingers. Think of pressing the palms of the hands into the floor. Gazing just past the fingertips, we inhale for our cow, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale for cat, press into the hands, round the spine. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. 3 more. Inhale. Think of articulating every vertebra of the spine. Think of this wave-like motion through the spine. Last one. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Beautiful. Coming back to your tabletop, flattening out the back. Lowering yourself onto your elbows and your forearms. Just think of a sphinx-like action in the forearms, spreading the fingers, thumbs towards each other. As we inhale, we lift the tailbone once again. Think of sending the shoulders over the elbows. So it's a gentle puppy's pose. As we exhale, we round the spine, pressing into the forearms. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Last one, we inhale, open. This time, if full puppy's pose is in your practice, you can go there. So we take the hands further forward, straighten through the arms, and start to sink the chest and the forehead down towards the mat. You can either tuck the toes behind you if you would like, or keep them untucked. Important here is to keep the hips at a 90 degrees to the knees, so stacking the hips on top of the knees. This is a lot in the shoulders and in the lower back, so still keep that activation in the core to support your back bend. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. As you inhale, roll the spine all the way forward, come to lie onto your belly, sphinx pose, lift the chest. There's a really active pull in the hands and the elbows towards the body. Taking the hands a little bit further away from you, so wider than shoulder width. Coming onto your fingertips, inhale here, press into the fingertips, cobra pose. Beautiful. Exhale, come down, bend the elbows out towards the side. 2 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, press. Exhale down. Beautiful. Gently bring the hands underneath the shoulders, tucking the toes. If you can, we're going to press nice and active into a high plank. So think of sending the body in one straight motion up. Holding it in high plank, dropping the hips. Think of bringing the weight into the wrists onto the tips of the toes. Take an inhale. And an exhale, lifting the heels, find a downward facing dog all the way back. First dog of the day of the practice, so you can maybe bend the one knee then the other, just take the dog for a walk. Do what you need to do in order to warm up the posterior chain of the legs, so the back body. And then we find some stillness, so pressing through the palms of the hands, gazing in between the knees. Keep the knees bent if you need to in order to get that lower back nice and flat. We're pressing the tailbone up towards the ceiling. And then relax the head, shake the head out and nod it. From here we gaze towards the fingertips, inhale. As we exhale, stepping the feet forward, find a forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins, flatten out the back. Exhale down. With your next inhale, pressing through the feet, start to roll the spine up. Find a high mountain, reaching the fingertips all the way up. Bringing the hands to your chest, Anjali Mudra, pressing the palms together. As we inhale, we lift the chest up, active back bend. So think of lifting up and over the rib cage. We don't want to crunch the lower back here, so still active in the core. Beautiful. Inhale, coming back to center. As you exhale, roll forward, forward fold. Stepping back into a plank once again. Holding your plank here. First chaturanga. As you exhale, lower the knees. Bend the elbows in towards the waist. Untuck the toes, pressing through the hands, upward facing dog. So lifting the hips off of the mat, lifting the chest up to the ceiling. And exhale, roll over the feet, downward facing dog. So those 4 movements is called your Vinyasa flow. At any point you can skip that out entirely and come to a downward dog straight away. And you can up level and down level that as you wish. Gazing forward, step up or jump, find your forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up. Taking the hands to the chest, mountain pose, active back bend. Inhale, lift the chest up. Think of bending from the waist and the ribs. As you inhale, coming back to center. As you exhale, fold forward. Stepping back into a plank. Holding here, once again, chaturanga of your choice, either on or off the knees, or skip it out entirely. Move with your breath. Your inhale is your upward facing dog. Your exhale is your down dog. We hold our down dog for 2 rounds of breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Gazing forward, step up or jump, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up, high mountain. This time we're going to take the hands towards the lower back, fingertips facing up. So the heels of the hands are pressing on top of the lower back, just above the buttocks. Spread the fingers as much as you can. So you should find the fingertips just underneath the ribs. As we inhale, again, we lift the chest as we did in our active back bend. And now with the support of the hands here on the lower back, you can maybe go a little bit further. Think of pressing the hip bones forward. Gently and slowly coming back to center. Use your hands to support yourself. Use your core to bring you up. Inhale up, exhale, forward fold. Releasing it completely. Taking the left fingertips down to the mat. Inhale, lifting the right, stretch through the right knee. Exhale, fold forward, bend both legs. Inhale, left arm lifts, pressing through the right fingertips, straighten left knee. Exhale, fold forward. Just allow yourself to fold forward, take a breath in, and exhale. Stepping back, find a plank. Inhale here, chaturanga of your choice. We all meet in a downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Last round of our flow. Inhale, looking forward, step up or jump forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, high mountain. Gather the energy up. Taking the hands over towards the lower back once again, so the same back bend we just did. As you inhale, you lift the body, press into the hands, support the back. Slowly coming back up to center. Clasping the hands at the lower spine this time. Roll the shoulders together once again. Squeezing shoulder blades together, squeezing palms of the hands together. As you exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Think of bringing the arms up and overhead. Allow the neck to relax, so soften the back of the neck. And test this out by just shaking the head, gently nodding it. Beautiful, gently releasing the arms down. Find your forward fold once again. Placing the hands down, stepping back into a plank. Inhale. Last opportunity for your Vinyasa, your Chaturanga. Coming back to your down dog, take a big inhale. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale, gently allow the legs to come down to the mat. Find a child's pose. Sink the hips down towards the heels. Relaxing the forehead down onto the mat. Stretching the fingertips forward. Take a deep breath in towards the lower belly. And exhale out. With your next inhale, gently roll the spine back up. You're going to be seated on your shins. We take the right fingertips behind us. Inhale, left arm up all the way. And then as you exhale, press the hips all the way up. Just as far as you can, lifting the hips away from the heels. Coming back to center. Switching that out, left fingertips behind you. Inhale, press right arm up. Gently coming back to center. Once more each side. Inhale, press. Exhale down. Inhale, press. Exhale all the way down. Just taking the knees together. Allow the hands to cradle the knees. Tucking the chin in towards the chest, just round the spine. Beautiful. So we're going to move into our peak pose today, which is camel. Along the way, I'll show you any and all variations you're welcome to take. If you do not want to do camel today, you definitely don't have to. You're welcome just to come back to your child's pose, even a shavasana for the moment being, or anything else that calls to you. So if you are going with camel, I'll quickly demonstrate. If you know where you are going, you can come with me. Otherwise, just watch for a moment. So we start by sitting or standing up onto our knees. Again, think of sending the pelvis on top of the knees. So we want that activation in the lower belly. Inhale, we take the arms all the way up next to the ears. And the same thing we did standing, we take the hands towards the lower back, fingertips facing up. From here we inhale, same action as standing, lifting the ribs up and over the fingertips. And you're welcome to stay here if this is enough for you. This is already a pretty big back bend. From here, if you want to go a little bit further, you can tuck the right toes Taking the right hand towards the right heel, resting it on top. Again, you can stay. If you would like, take the left arm all the way up, half camel. If you want to go even further, we tuck the left toes, and now we take the left hand towards the heel. So we've got both hands on top of the heels. And then from here, we think of driving the hips forward, roll the shoulders together, and then drop the head all the way back. Coming out of it is very important, so we come out same way we went in, start to release one hand towards the lower back, then the other hand, activate the lower belly, and then bringing the head up, bringing the spine up, untuck the toes and just sit on top of the heels. Try not to fold forward right away, we just want the back to reset in a neutral position. Beautiful, so we'll have one more chance to do that if you want to. Like I said, any and all variations are welcome. If there's any other back bend you would like to take, you are welcome to do that too. Just looking after your body, looking after where it is at today and honouring that. So maybe camel is not accessible to you today and it was yesterday, and that's totally fine. We show up differently in every moment. And once you have had enough, slowly sitting down onto the heels, just resting the hands on top of the knees. And then we'll all meet now in a comfortable seat on our sitting bones, so just taking the hips to one side, unfolding the legs. Taking arms underneath the legs as we squeeze the knees in, lift the spine to start. And as you exhale, tuck the chin in towards the chest. Allow the forehead to rest on top of the knees. Think of breathing into that lower back, find that expansion there. Slowly coming back upright. We take the heels up, so bring the weight into the toes, and then start to walk the feet towards the body as much as you can. Think of sending the top of the head to the ceiling. And then if you can and you find a little moment of balance, maybe start to float the feet off of the mat. What helps here is really squeezing the knees into the chest. Think of extending the spine. As soon as we round the spine, we'll roll all the way back. If you want to go a little bit further into your coccyx balance, you can lift the shins parallel to the floor. Maybe release the hands. Maybe you want to go into Vinyasa boat pose. Straighten the legs rather. Find some play in your practice. And together we'll inhale, sending the feet down, hover the ankles, hover the head. And exhale all the way down, Shavasana. Relax, let go. Just take a moment here. Take a moment to release all the activation. Then we're going to bend the legs. Placing the right foot on the outside of the right side of the mat, and the left foot the left side of the mat. Arms come to a capital T position next to the body. Inhale here, and as you exhale, just dropping both knees over towards the right. Gentle twist into the hips and into the waist, releasing the lower back. a deep breath in here. You can close the eyes. And exhale out. Beautiful. Slowly and gently coming back to center. You knock the knees in towards each other this time. So really squeeze the knees in together. And exhale, release, bringing both knees over towards the left. Again, take a deep breath in and exhale. One more breath in and exhale. Slowly and gently coming back to center. Squeeze the knees in together, in towards the chest. Create the tiniest little ball you possibly can. Really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze the feet, the hands, the face, the legs, the arms, the core. Take another sip of air in. And exhale, release. Find your Shavasana. Same way we started, lying down all the way on your back. If there's any last micro movements or adjustments you need to take, do that now. Before we settle into some stillness. So Shavasana is really where our whole practice comes together. It's where all the magic happens. So taking up as much space as you need. Again, allow the feet to come as wide as you need. Flopping the toes out to the side. Arms next to the body, comfortable distance away from the body. The palms facing up in a gesture of surrender. Gently tucking the chin towards the chest just to lengthen out the back of the neck. And then closing the eyes. Going to take a few moments here to bring us back to our bodies and our breath. Taking a few moments of stillness and simply just to be before we carry on with the rest of our day. Taking a few moments to completely soften, let go, and relax in both the body and the mind. Take 3 breaths here together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out. Beautiful, everyone. When you are ready, you can gently start to wake the body up. There's absolutely no rush. If you feel you need more time in your Shavasana, please take it. Once you are ready, you can gently wiggle the fingers and the toes. Some micro movements into the ankles and the wrists. And then keeping the eyes closed, rolling over to any side. before gently pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat. We all join in our cross-legged seated position in the middle of our mats. You can keep the eyes closed, bringing the palms together, thumbs at your sternum. We'll take a collective inhale here. And an exhale, bow the forehead to fingertips, seal the practice in. Take a moment to show yourself gratitude and appreciation for carving out the time and space for your practice.